what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail for this Monday, January 23rd edition. This is a live shot of Lion's Head. First thing this morning, I don't know if you've gotten out there and enjoyed the mountain, but it is in absolutely incredible condition, and especially if you're going to make your way up to Beaver Creek or Vail right now, just be prepared for those cooler temperatures, and we'll get to that in just a little bit. I'm one of your in-studio hosts today, Maddie Evans, and we've got Liz Farron standing by to give us a look at that local weather forecast here in just a little bit. But we've got some great national holidays to celebrate on a day like today. The first one is National Pie Day, so if you love that delicious sweet treat, well then today's a great day to get your hands on some of it and enjoy it. It's also National Measure Your Feet Day. Maybe you need some new ski boots, well then you could measure your feet or snowboard boots. And it's Courtesy Week, so if you are getting out there to do anything, or maybe you are going to some of the great restaurants or anything, just show that extra courtesy around town right now, just because it's Courtesy Week and it's really good to spread that love in any way you possibly can. We've got a great show in store for you for the next hour of Good Morning Vail. Of course, we're going to be giving you a look at that local weather forecast, that resort report, and then we're going to take you over to Natural Balance Spa to get you nice and relaxed. Maybe you're having some issues with your skin. Well, that's a great place to go to help you resolve that. Then we've got Lins of the Day. Then we've got the Vail Town Council coming in to give us some great information on what's taking place in our community and maybe some tips and tricks on how you can secure some housing here. Then we've got Eagle County coming in to talk about all of the wonderful things that they've got going on, especially because now the countdown is on until we celebrate 140 years of Eagle County. Now, if you're looking to do some things out of the house today, well, there are some great activities taking place here in our community. You can always make your way over to the Town of Vail Library, the Vail Public Library, and then you can participate in the great story time that they have for those kiddos. So you can go to their website for some more information. That's going to start at 11 a.m. and it's just a great way to get out there. Now you can see they have an entire lineup of calendar activities taking place at the Vail Public Library, so make sure that you go check it out, and especially because there's always something fun happening. Now, if you're looking to get out of the house and maybe not ski or ride, but you would like to do something a little bit physical, well then you can make your way over to the Walking Mountain Science Center, where they've got a free nature walk that takes place at 2 p.m. Now, this is really fun to participate in, only because you can really see the entire beautiful valley that we live here in Avon. So make sure that you go online to walkingmountainsciencecenter.org, and that way you can register in advance to participate. That way they don't leave you behind before they start their wonderful walk. Now, if you're looking for something else to do, maybe you want to join a book club. Well, the Eagle Valley Library District has one, and it's happening tonight down at their Eagle location. So if you're looking for a fun way to just maybe read something with some other people who like to read the same kinds of books as you, well, this is a great way to do so. And so you can go to evld.org for more information, and then that way you can start participating in all the fun that they have going on over there. Now, the final thing we want to talk about is the Valar Performing Arts Center has some great shows. Now, they have a great show taking place tonight, and it is part of their classical series. So you can go to valarpac.org to get more information, buy your tickets online, and then you can go enjoy this incredible band. So make sure that you just see all of the fun that they have going on. Their lineup of activities is so stacked right now, and their lineup of great performers is so stacked. Whether you want to see comedy, you want to see classical, or you just want to see some incredible performers, that's the place to go. And it's valarpac.org. You can just go to their events calendar and see the entire thing. We're going to take a short break right now. When we come back from the break, Liz is going to give us a look at that local weather forecast, but we do have a very special birthday shout out to give today. It is my stepdad's 50th birthday, and that's him and my little brothers right there on the screen. And so we want to give Jed a very happy birthday shout out from myself and everyone here at the TV8 station. We love you so much, and thank you for all that you do for us and our family. Happy birthday again from all of us. And now we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at that local weather forecast, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Hi there, this is Cece with Good Day Vail, and recently I had a chance to go to Matsuhisa and sit down with two experts around a spirit called Mezcal. Let me tell you, it is taking over the U.S. by storm as a leading growth spirit. So please watch that Good Day Vail episode and learn about something that you probably don't know much about. So join us for the Mezcal episode.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the TV8 Weather Center. I'm Liz, and I'm going to give you a look at the day today. For Monday morning by 8 a.m., it's 19 degrees. 32 degrees for your high today. We will have partly cloudy skies, and our winds will be southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. We can take a full look at the day. Mostly cloudy skies right now by 8 a.m., 19 degrees. By noon, it'll be 39 degrees, partly cloudy skies, and then the sky opens up. By 4 p.m., we'll have mostly sunny skies, 31 degrees. By 8 p.m., 20 degrees, and then partly cloudy skies. Taking a look right now, let's go over to Denver. It's 40% chance of snow today in Denver with 30 degrees. I'm sure everybody over there in Summit is very happy. In Vail, 32 degrees, partly cloudy. Eagle, 30 degrees. And in Avon, 31 degrees. Taking a look at your overnight, it'll be 8 degrees overnight tonight and 30% chance of snow while we sleep. Partly cloudy skies with a little bit of snow showers. 5 to 10 miles per hour will be the wind. Taking a look at tomorrow, 30% chance of snow, mostly cloudy skies. It's going to be a cold day, everybody. 25 degrees for your high and 7 for your low. By Wednesday, 40% chance of snow. And we have 19 degrees for your high and only 3 for your low. Is going to be a little bit cold this week. By Thursday, 20% chance of snow and 20 degrees for your high and only 8 degrees for your low. Then the sun comes out by the weekend, everybody. Friday, we'll have mostly sunny skies, 20% chance of snow, 30 degrees for your high and only 11 degrees for your low. And then by Saturday, 30% chance of snow, 34 degrees for your high and 12 degrees for your low. That's a look at your weather for the week and for today on Monday on TV8. We are now going to take a look at the snow report.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
It's nice to see that sunshine in the forecast, but we do have some more precipitation coming our way. Now, as we take a look at Beaver Creek Mountain, we've seen 1 inch of new snow in the last 48 hours. No new snow in the last 24 hours, bringing that season total to 180 inches. Right now, we have a 45-inch base depth. Now, if you're getting out to ski and ride up on Beaver Creek Mountain, you can start your morning at 8:30 and you can go until 4 p.m. Now, as we take a look to see what terrain is open, they have 25 lifts spinning, 162 trails are open, and 86% of the terrain is open. So hopefully we'll see some more precipitation come our way, and we'll see that number ramp up just a little bit. Now, let's make our way over to Vail. Vail has no new snow in the last 24 hours, 4 inches of new snow in the last 48 48 hours. 205 inches is the season total with a 58-inch base depth. Now, if you are skiing or riding on Vail Mountain, you can start your day at 8:30 a.m. and ride until 3:30 p.m. Now, as we take a look to see what terrain is open, 30 lifts are open, 274 trails are open, and 99% of the terrain is open on Vail Mountain. So if you are getting out there to ski or ride, you've got quite a bit of terrain option. Now, if you're getting out there to enjoy the mountain in either place, just know that that snow was a little bit cold yesterday, so it is going to feel a little bit faster out there, which makes it a ton of fun to get out there and enjoy all of that great snow that we have. So make sure that you make your way out to enjoy the beautiful resorts that we have right here in our backyard. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this resort report this morning. If you need to get your skis or board tuned or waxed, they're a great place to go. They have a 24-hour turnaround service right now, so make sure that you go check them out. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard the Leadville Railroad. Ride this holiday season. Time for family, friends, hot cocoa, and a relaxing trip. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com. A holiday experience you won't forget.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day than with Good Morning Vail Crew. Get your news, sports, weather, dining, community events, and so much more. We'll start your morning off right at 7 a.m. And now you can find us 7 days a week. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or watch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to your Monday morning edition of Good Morning Vail on TV8. We all get out there, and with the altitude and the dryness out here, doesn't your skin get affected? You feel kind of dry and crackly. Well, there's a spa in Eagle, Natural Balance Spa, that can take all that dryness away and make you feel fantastic. We have a great interview with them, and we're going to take a look right now to see what they all have to offer.
If you were looking for a great way to relax, well, there's a new place for you to do so here in Eagle, and that's at the Natural Balance Spa. And I'm standing here with the owner, Jessica Johnson. Thank you so much for meeting me.
Thank you.
It smells amazing in here. I'm always going to start with that because the ambiance, when you walk into a spa, you want it to start to just like help you calm down, and that's exactly what this space does. And if people are interested in coming in and getting any of your amazing services, what services do you guys offer?
So my most unique facial that I offer is the facial soundscapes. It uses tuning forks to use sound vibration to really relax the whole mind, body, really helps to lift and firm the skin, helps with puffiness around the eye area. Yeah, it's a really wonderful treatment. I also offer a Regenerate facial that uses nano infusion to infuse serums and products deeper into the skin. So you really get great results with that as well.
And when you do something like the nano infusion, how do you get that to infuse into your skin?
So it's a pen that I use, and it has a silicone head that creates microchannels into the skin, so that product can allow to go into the skin.
Which is so nice, and especially as we were just talking, we're kind of in that weird phase in the weather where we're waking up and it's 37 degrees outside, but then by mid-afternoon it's highs in the 70s, and so sometimes skin is having a hard time. Mine is. I have dermatitis and it's not thrilled, and so I feel like something where I could really get those channels open and get that serum in there would help a lot.
Absolutely, yes, for sure. And using good home care product always helps as well. Sometimes in the wintertime we need to change up our products and use something a little bit heavier and more hydrating for the skin. So yeah, all of those ways can really help.
Well, and it's really important that people start to take care of their skin now because we're getting so close to winter time, but also we've had such a long and busy summer, a lot of sunshine, some harsh conditions here and there with some smoke and just some of the things that we've seen, and so it's important that people are taking care of their skin and also taking care of their body.
Absolutely. The main thing is wearing sunscreen all year long. In Colorado, we're out in the sun all the time. So really keeping that skin protected, using your antioxidants, and yeah, just try and stay as hydrated as we can here in Colorado.
Which is really important. And so what are some of the other services that you offer besides just these incredible facials that people can come in here and get?
I do facials and waxing. So I do all kinds of body waxing, face, bikini, everything.
You name it. I'm going to need some help on these ridiculously large eyebrows of mine. I'll come see you about that later. You guys have a great lineup of products as well behind us. So let's talk a little bit about this company specifically and why you like them so much.
So Ultraceuticals is a product line out of Australia. I chose the line from Australia because they have higher standards of what they can or can't put in their products. So it is a cosmeceutical line, so it's very result driven. They have a wide range of products for anywhere from sensitive skin to help with acneic skin, a lot of vitamin C, some vitamin A to really help restore the skin and anti-age.
Which, I mean, it's important when you're buying your products that you know what's going into them. And one of my biggest things is I'm a clean beauty freak, so I will not buy any products tested on animals. And they have harsher beauty regulations in that department than a country like us, which makes it really nice because then you know you're getting the good stuff.
Correct, and they do not test on any animals as well. So yeah, it's a wonderful product.
Which I love when no one tests on animals because I'm a freak about the animals. Now, if people are interested in coming in, you guys also do some really cool light masks that I was looking at earlier?
Yes, so I do an LED light treatment. It is through LightStem, and during a couple of treatments with the Regenerate facial, I do it, and it is a dome that goes over your face. The red light helps with fine lines and wrinkles, so it's really great for that. I also do retail the home care that you can take it home with you and use them at home to continue helping with the anti-aging.
Which is something that's so convenient that you can get your hands on here, bring it home, and then continue these treatments, especially if you're someone who's on the go all the time. Now, if people are interested in buying this as a gift for someone, like maybe just a treatment, and they're like, hey, you've been working really hard, or you've been going nonstop with the kiddos, so I got you this present, what's the best way for them to get in contact with you guys?
Absolutely. They can go onto my website, www.naturalbalancespa.co. You can book appointments on there, you can book gift certificates through there, or you can call me, 970-390-0672, and I can get that for you as well. And also, I was going to say with the red light, I do a lunchtime facial, so if you only have 30 minutes, you don't have a lot of time, I can do a quick 30-minute facial. It includes that red light as well, so you're getting that anti-aging.
Which is so incredible, and so you guys are very conveniently located here in Eagle. Can you tell people where you guys can be found?
Yes, it is 200 Capitol Street in Eagle, Colorado. I'm inside the Black Bear building, up the stairs in the second door on the left.
If you're in Eagle and you are experiencing maybe the need to get your skin nice and toned and cleaned, well, you guys have an exciting event coming up as well.
Yes, we do. It is the grand opening event. We're going to be doing a ribbon cutting. It is Wednesday, October 5th from 11 to 3 p.m. We're going to have mocktails, masks. We're going to be doing mini treatments. If you want to sign up for that, you can call and book your reservations. We're going to be giving a little free giveaways as well, and it's going to be fun to check out the spa.
Jessica, thank you so much for all this great information, for taking the time, spending it with us this morning, and then, of course, she gave me great tips and tricks on how I can care for my temperamental skin.
Thank you so much.
Make sure that if you're in the area, you come check out this incredible spa. Not only is it going to help your skin feel better, but it's going to help you feel better in your skin. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
We at TV8 Vail are thrilled to announce the upcoming launch of Good Day Vail with me, Cece Zach, as your host. Through sharing expertise of locals, we will help you live your best life in the Vail Valley. So please join us to enhance your daily life.
Do you love local sports here in the Valley? Well, we have you covered here on the Scoreboard, where you can get exclusive interviews with some of our best local athletes, as well as great live event coverage of some of our best competitions, ranging from high school sports to some great local recreational competitions. You can catch us here on Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. or at thescoreboardnation.com. I can't wait to see you there.
We've created a new way to buy and sell homes in Vail. By improving the traditional tour, you can now experience real estate from the comfort of our exclusive lounge. Virtually walk through your next home at a 1-to-1 ratio with our first-of-its-kind technology. You can explore any property, even if it's occupied, reducing a full day's tour into only an hour. This is the Immersion Theater. We're changing real estate forever.
Good morning, Vail.
Liz here at the TV8 Weather Center. Let's take a look at your Monday today. By 8 a.m., 19 degrees. Today, your high is 32 degrees. We have partly cloudy skies this morning, and the wind southeast 5 to 10 miles per hour. The full day is right here, mostly cloudy skies in the morning. By noon, it'll be 29 degrees, partly cloudy skies. By 4 p.m., 31 degrees. The sun's going to start peeking out, everybody. Mostly sunny skies, and 31 for your high. By 8 p.m., 20 degrees is your temperature, and partly cloudy skies is going to be your low. Let's take a look right now at the I-70 corridor, making our way over to Denver. Snow in Denver, everybody. 40 degrees or 30 degrees and 40% chance of snow. In Vail, 30 degrees, 32 degrees for your high, and then Eagle, 30 degrees, and Avon is 31 degrees. Your overnight low is 8 degrees, everybody, and 30% chance of snow, partly cloudy skies, winds east at 5 to 10 miles an hour overnight. Taking a look at the full week, by tomorrow, 30% chance of snow, mostly cloudy skies, 25 degrees for your high and 7 for your low. By we make our way to Wednesday, it's 40% chance of snow, 19 degrees for your high and 3 degrees for your low. By Thursday, 20% chance of snow, partly cloudy skies, 20 degrees for your high and 8 degrees for your low. By Friday, we get a little sunshine coming in for the weekend, 20% chance of snow, 30 degrees for your high and 11 degrees for your low. By Saturday, we still have partly cloudy skies, 30 degrees for your high, 34 degrees for your high, 30% chance of snow, 34 degrees for your high, and 12 degrees for your low. Your weather report today is brought to you by Sun and Ski here in Avon. Get over there, get all your gear, get lots of great accessories, and so much more for your sporting needs in the winter season. We're now going to go take a look at your Lens of the Day, brought to you by Eyepieces with Maddie.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
Thanks so much for that great weather report, Liz. Now let's take a look at what goggle lens is going to be best for a day like today. It's really convenient when you can buy these goggles with the magnet system in there, giving you the chance to have 2 different goggle lenses. So we've got this wonderful Zeal Portal in front of me right now. This is a great goggle when you want to get out there and change your goggle lenses super easy. All you have to do is slide that lens up, kind of like a shield, pull that lens right off, and then you can replace it. So first thing this morning, if you are getting out there while we see that cloud coverage, you are going to want that lighter lens. But then as you go through today, you're going to want to put that darker lens in there. And you just have to line up these nice little rails right here in the goggle lens to get them to slide into that frame. So making it nice and convenient, a great magnet system, so that you can just change your goggle lens on that chairlift, super easy. Then your goggle lens is in, you're ready to go, and you can put this one away in your pocket as that sun comes back out, bringing you those conditions where you're gonna wanna keep your eyes just a little bit more protected out there. So you're gonna wanna allow less light in when that sun comes out, more light in when we see that cloud coverage when you're getting out there today. Now some tips and tricks to keep your goggles in great shape, and especially if you just bought new ones, you don't wanna wreck them throughout the ski season. So as you're out there on the slopes, when you have your goggles on, it's okay when you're out riding, skiing, to keep them up on your helmet for a little bit. But when you're done skiing or riding for the day, you want to take them off of your helmet, because if any moisture has touched this foam right here, and then you're putting it on your helmet, leaving it on there, it's going to compress that foam, and then that foam is slowly going to start to disintegrate, which it sounds crazy, but it will happen, and then it'll get nice and flaky, and it'll kind of be a pain in the butt for you. So make sure that you take your goggles off of your helmet at the end of every ski day. Make sure that you allow them to air out, especially if you maybe skied on one of those fabulous powder days we had last week where you saw all that precipitation kind of get into your goggle. You just want to take care of them, that way they last you forever. I learned all of this at a very young age, and now I have had goggles that I've had for like 5, 6, 7 years that I can still wear to this day. So just make sure you take care of your equipment, that way it lasts you a long time. We want to thank Eyepieces of Vail for bringing you this Lens of the Day report. They've got 6 convenient locations throughout our wonderful community, and if you are in the market for maybe some new goggles, we always recommend that you go check out the Goggle Bar, which is located at the top of Bridge Street, due to the fact that they have an entire wall filled with goggles. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon, or learn more at sunandski.com.
Have you heard the exciting news? Well, we're here to share it with you. Good Morning Vail is now a podcast, so you can stream us on all of your favorite streaming devices, whether you have an iPhone or an Android. So make sure that if you are on the go, that you get in the know by streaming us on any of those platforms. We love what we do here at TVA, and we love to give you the information, so make sure that you can catch us all the time.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. Now, if you love entertainment, there is no greater place than the Valar Performing Arts Center to get so many different entertaining ideas, everything from magic to dance to music to comedy to everything you can imagine. And we are going to go on over right now to the Visitors Bureau to find out all that the Vail Valley Foundation's Valar Performing Arts Center has to offer us for this upcoming season.
Welcome to the TV8 Visitors Bureau, getting you in the know before you go. We're up here in the beautiful Beaver Creek, and if you are looking for activities to do, well, they've got an app that can guide you through everything you need. So you just have to download the Beaver Creek Village Guide, and it'll get you everything from restaurants and shopping to when activities and events are taking place. There are so many great activities always happening up here at the Beaver Creek Resort, and one of them is the Vail Performing Arts Center. This is a great venue for you to go and enjoy so many incredible shows. It's going to be super easy to buy your tickets using the app, and we're going to show you how to get there. Once you buy your tickets to go enjoy the Vail Performing Arts Center, this is how you're going to get there from the covered bridge here in Beaver Creek all the way over there. Let's go. Once you make your way down to the Vail Performing Arts Center, you get to go inside and enjoy their 535-seat intimate venue where they do so many great shows. So make sure that you check it out and use the app to plan your entire trip up here in Beaver Creek. That's going to do it for this edition of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. We'll see you soon.
Good morning, Vail.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover true Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Think Big features top kid inventors who face off against each other to see who can come up with the most innovative and creative invention. In Think Big, kids acquire and showcase their skills in creativity, science, marketing, design, and don't forget, teamwork. Check your local listings and watch the world's most innovative kids. They create and invent new toys, games, websites, and new modes of transportation. Tune in to Think Big.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then make sure you tune in every day at 6:30 and 10:30 p.m. to catch The Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your three favorite mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe. I'll be your host, Maddie Evans, and I can't wait to see you there.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, we have so many great community members here that do so much, and now we've got Travis Coggin joining me on the couch from the Vail Town Council to give us some great information on housing.
That's what we're talking about today?
That's what we're talking about today.
Oh man, I thought we were going to talk about a new fitness routine.
Oh, well, if you want to bust down some squats and show us how to stay in shape for ski season, because he's also a ski patroller for us guys.
Just part-time, just part-time.
Keeps everyone safe.
Yeah.
And so your ski routine must be intense.
Yeah, it's very intense, 1 day a week. No, let's talk about housing. Housing is a little more pressing. The skiing is excellent though. Like this last week was like the locals' dream, right? Like Wednesday and Thursday, it was awesome up there. But so I guess that's a great thing that we had going for us. But some big things happening in housing as well. Yes, see that segue?
Well, because we all just approved the 2A tax last election.
Yep.
And so we're all just waiting to see kind of the turnaround for that. And especially because there is such a housing crisis right now.
Yep, there is for sure. And that housing tax was huge. It's so helpful. It changes the conversation that we're having and the dynamics of like what projects that we can even consider, because that tax allows us, we can go and borrow against it because it's a revenue stream, right? That for 30 years we have that tax, or it allows us to kind of like fund things immediately. I think right now there's about $4 million maybe in that account. And we're talking to various different groups. Like right now we're looking at a piece of property in CDOT in East Vail.
Mm-hmm.
So separate from the controversial piece, this is further east. It's kind of part of the highway right-of-way that they've realized they're never going to need. And so, we've actually been talking to them for about 5 years. And we're just now getting to the point where we might have a contract. I mean, I've been like, I didn't have any gray hair when we started this conversation, and now, I'm calling up Just for Men on the regular. But, that could be another like Chamonix style project, which would be great, right? Like those townhomes. But, we're working on Timber Ridge right now. We're going through that kind of planning process. Like, what do we think we're going to get there? We're hoping to double the number of units that are at Timber Ridge. So that would be like more than 200 units. But like it's kind of like you get excited about one thing, but there's always a little kick in the teeth, and the kick in the teeth is there's a lot of people that live there right now. So we got to figure out where do we help get those people while because we're gonna have to tear down buildings. So it's not as easy as like, oh great, we've got this great new thing. It's okay, you don't want to make it worse to make it better, right? Like if we're like, oh, it's no big deal. Like we just lost 100 units. People would be like, no, like do you know how many units that is?
It's like 2 steps forward, but 5 steps backwards at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we can do a little better than that, but I definitely feel like it's true in a lot of ways. It's like it's so incremental and it's so slow, But this spring, people should be getting ready. We're going to have a conversation about the residences at Mainvale, which is the apartment building right at the roundabout in town. I drove by there the other day, and they were getting their doors and window packages put in. So that's going to be delivering kind of at the end of the summer, is what we're thinking. So people are going to be, they're going to start getting on the waiting list to get into those units here, late spring probably. But that's 72 units and hopefully about 100 people. So maybe more than 100 people, kind of depending on how we get people in there. But I mean, that's big. Like that's a huge step. But one thing that people can be doing right now, like there's getting ready, right? Mm-hmm. Like so always kind of be looking at your finances as you'd be like, okay, what do I need to do to make sure that if there is an opportunity that comes around that I can maybe beg, borrow, and steal from some family, or use resources from the town of Vail or the town of Avon or the county with some home buyer assistance, because I understand interest rates are high right now, but they're not always going to be high. Like they'll hopefully come back. But if not, like it's kind of a give and take, right? And when interest rates will affect how much people can buy, and if people can't buy as much, hopefully we'll see some prices come down. So that higher interest rate might push a home to a lower price, where with some of these community resources, you could get into a home, but you got to be ready, right? You got to take your home buyer classes with the town of Vail or Eagle County or Avon, and I feel like I'm just talking a lot.
I know, and I have a question. So for people to participate in this first-time buying program through the town of Vail specifically, what are some of the requirements? Because I get all the emails that are like, hey, listen, you can put your name on this list right now for the drawing for this property. So for people who are ready to do that, maybe have some money saved and are ready to take the home buying classes, where can they start?
So I think the best resources for the home buying classes is through Eagle County, and it's the Valley Home Store. And there's some great folks over there. They can point you in the right direction. I don't know the name of their web, or I don't know the web address right off the top of my head, but if you just search Valley Home Store, Eagle County, you'll be able to find it. And they have online classes, they have in-person classes, but that's like the good place to start. They're a wealth of information, and everyone is networked,
Right.
in the housing group, right? You have the county folks, Kim Bell Williams and George Ruther and Tori Franks, like they all know each other and they all talk. And so if you're looking for a home in Avon, they'll say, okay, well, we're going to put you in touch with this person, and so it's just kind of getting your foot in the door. Sign up for some of those emails so that you're aware of when a lottery is taking place, because they just kind of happen at random times. People decide to move and they already own a deed restricted home, so it's going to go into a lottery process. So you want to make sure that you're ready just in case, jump on the opportunity. And in the town of Vail, our lottery system, you get different, additional lottery entries for different things. And one of them is if you have participated in a previous lottery and didn't win, you get an extra lottery ticket. So just kind of getting in the game, so to say, it helps you, and talking to different people about it, they realize you're out there, you're trying to be, you're trying to change your housing situation, and people want to help. We're trying to figure out new and creative ways to, solve what truly is a crisis in our community.
Which I think is really important, and especially because there are a lot of people that are struggling, and you can see it. Like, you get on social media and you go to Eagle County Classifieds and you can see people begging for housing right now in any way, whether it's, can I sleep on your couch for a couple weeks until I can get something figured out, like I'll pay part of the rent, or can I do this, or whatever it is, to really make it so that people do have a place to live. And I think it's so important, the work that you guys are doing and the resources that you guys provide everyone. So thank you for coming in here and giving us all this great information.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
If you have any questions, you can always call Travis, right?
Emailing is easier.
Email
me any time of day.
He likes the emails better, but that way you can have all of your questions answered, because you are such a valuable component to everything that takes place, and especially for the town of Vail and the council, because you do have all of this knowledge.
Thanks. tcoggin@vailgov.com.
That easy.
There you go.
Thanks so much for coming in, Travis.
My pleasure. Thanks so much.
Make sure that you check out all of the great housing programs that we have throughout our community, and especially with the town of Vail, because they do such a good job to make sure that all of our locals have a place to live. That way you can work hard, play hard, and live hard here in the Rockies. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
More than ever, kids need information to help them better understand their surroundings and to better protect themselves. Each week, this program works with the various law enforcement agencies across the country and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, spotlighting several missing cases, hoping someone, like you, might have information that will lead to finding these individuals.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Have you heard the exciting news? Well, we're here to share it with you. Good Morning Vail is now a podcast, so you can stream us on all of your favorite streaming devices, whether you have an iPhone or an Android. So make sure that if you are on the go, that you get in the know by streaming us on any of those platforms. We love what we do here at TVA, and we love to give you the information, so make sure that you can catch us all the time.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. I am super happy to have one of our favorite regulars here on the sofa with me. It's Clair Noble, and we have so many great things to discuss this morning.
Well, first of all, Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year.
Yesterday was the beginning of the Lunar New Year. It's about a 2-week-long celebration.
Nice.
And, you know, for me, it's sort of a mashup of Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's all kind of combined to one, because it's all about family, and there's gift giving, and then there's this renewal. It's just such a great holiday.
Why don't I even know about this?
I wish, you know, we actually stopped by a local Asian restaurant, the May Palace, last night.
Oh,
and
nice.
We had our Chinese jackets on, and the staff seemed pretty happy to see us. Everybody else was like, why are these people dressed up? But, you know, it's a rabbit year.
Yes.
And it's a water rabbit year, which is also called a black rabbit year. You know, for us, in our culture, water is kind of associated with blue, but in
Okay.
Chinese culture, it's associated with black.
Gotcha.
So that's why it's called a black rabbit year. It's nothing nefarious. Actually, water is associated with fortune. So Liz, maybe this is the year you and I get rich.
Let's do it. Come on, let's break up that cookie together. Boom. So when you say Lunar New Year, you actually mean the Chinese New Year.
Exactly.
Okay, then I
Yeah.
do know what you're talking about.
Okay.
First I was like, lunar, so we're going to celebrate the moon.
Well, other cultures, you know, obviously Vietnam also celebrates it. Other Asian cultures celebrate it. But yeah, so it's a rabbit year. And so the year is supposed to take on the characteristics of the animal. So I've heard that it's supposed to be a calm and hopeful year. I don't know about you, but I've got rabbits in my neighborhood. They look anything but calm. They look like they're looking over the shoulder, like, is that bobcat or that fox coming after me? They
I've
look
never
pretty
seen
scared.
a calm rabbit. We actually had rabbits growing up as kids, and they were like super little crazy things.
Yeah.
But they're so cute and fun, and I like to see the ones outside here, the little bunnies hopping around. They make me happy.
And there's just a few, you know, a few less the next day, and but then they replenish all the time.
I guess that's the way the world works, right?
Circle of life.
I can't believe that.
So I want to talk about the airport.
Okay, what are we going to do with the airport? What is happening on over there?
So last year was another record-breaking year for the
No
airport.
kidding.
Yeah, so they had more than 200,000 enplanements. Now, an enplanement is people getting on the plane.
Okay.
So it's not getting on and off.
Right,
It's
deplaning,
just
right,
yeah.
yeah.
So it's more than 200,000 people got on planes at the Eagle County Airport. Eagle County Airport is serviced by the 3 major airlines, Delta, American, and United. And this winter, they have 13 nonstops. So later on this month, I'm going to New York, flying nonstop to JFK, 4 hours. So there's no, you know, flying through DFW or Atlanta or somewhere where you might get bumped off the plane or
Right.
delayed or miss
stopping
your
at
flight.
Denver.
Or stopping at Denver. Yeah,
That's
so
annoying.
13 nonstops all across the United States. And last year, there were more than 55,000 takeoff and landings at our, you know, cute little Eagle County Airport.
It's hard to believe because I love that airport. It's more convenient than anything.
Oh, absolutely.
And I mean, the drive is a lot better. And there's just so many great
Parking
things about
is easier, cheaper.
Everything.
Yeah,
and
no.
then just going to get a little bite to eat real quick and getting things done. It's just a really remarkable. And I love everybody that works over there. Everybody just really takes care of you. Nobody's all stuffy and uptight. I love the airport.
They have an awesome team working over there. And they're not like resting on their laurels. They're constantly improving. They're constantly out trying to get other airlines to come here. They added the Austin flight this winter.
Nice.
So where other airports around the country are actually contracting, our airport has expanded service. But they have coming up a master plan. So they're in the process of developing, and it's not, you know, I hear that people complain about, you know, short-term planning. This is a 20-year master plan that the airport is
Whoa.
undertaking.
And what is the plan?
Well, that's the thing. They're looking for public input. So,
Oh.
yeah, so on February 6th, there's a virtual meeting. If you go to egemasterplan.com, you can get the link to go to that meeting. If you want to just sit in and see what they're talking about and contribute some ideas you might have for how to improve the airport.
See, I love when we get to be a community of input. You know, we get to actually bring our thoughts and ideas, and they actually receive them and accept them and listen. That's a great thing. You know, they don't just say it, they actually take our input and put it to use,
I-
which
I-
is wonderful.
Yeah, I feel like that's organization-wide in the Eagle County government, to be as transparent as possible and solicit as much public input as possible. So again, that's EGE Master Plan. That community meeting is a virtual meeting on February 6th at 6 p.m.
Now, if you were going to throw an idea at them, what would be one of your ideas?
Well, I think one of the things I hear from a lot of folks is we need a discount carrier coming into our airport. And so...
Okay, like a JetBlue or something
exactly,
like that?
or a Southwest, although, you know...
Right.
So I just think, you know, some discount carrier to, you know, to force the cost down just a bit. I honestly think if you factor in the time, the aggravation, the cost of parking, and everything to go to one of the other airports in our vicinity, it makes more sense to go to EGE.
It absolutely does. And let me ask you a question. How do they, are they taking any input with regards to, because it's a little bit more expensive to go just to Eagle as opposed to driving for 3 hours to get to the bigger airport. Are they taking recommendations or suggestions on maybe some more affordable fares for people to just go to Eagle as opposed to making that long trek just to save $100?
Well, again, hopefully more flights, more carriers, more competition will drive down those prices.
I love that idea. That is incredible. It's also a great place to work.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the Eagle County government in general won once again, second time, best place to work in the Valley. I can attest that it's a really wonderful place to work, great people to work with.
You're always happy, you're always upbeat, you're always motivated, and you're passionate about what you do. And if I can hope that everybody is like you, then I can imagine it must be just a wonderful environment.
I feel like my coworkers are of such a high caliber that I have to step up my game to really be in that culture. It's a culture of excellence, a culture of innovation, and for the citizens, it's a culture of transparency.
Yeah, I agree with you on that front, actually. It's very interesting that you say it like that, though, but it's got to be, you have to be transparent, especially in the government department. You want to be totally honest. You want to let us know what's going on. And I know that you are definitely one of those people, and it's really, that's why we like to bring you on here. I know that we've covered a lot about the airport, but you did say you had some announcements you would like to make.
Sure, fun fact. On days where it's snowy, and so we have all the snowplow operators out there, the Eagle County has a staff of about 18 snowplow operators.
Aww.
And on a snowy day, they will plow nearly 300 miles of road in Eagle County.
Wow.
It's a lot, yeah.
They work so hard.
And they've been working really hard this winter, which I know we all appreciate all of this snow, but it's been a tough winter, or a busy winter for them.
Well, let's put it this way: with all the snow, we couldn't get through anything without the snowplow drivers. So.
Well, and I think something we recognize here in Eagle County is it's a work hard, play hard kind of county. And so the Ski with the Electeds is coming up. We just had one at Snowmass last week. We have one coming up on February 15th at Beaver Creek.
Nice.
Meet at the Centennial Lift, no RSVP, but meet at the Centennial Lift at 10 a.m. They're recommending that you're an intermediate skier or above.
Okay.
And it's a great way to kind of spend some time with the elected officials, maybe ride the chairlift, share some ideas with them. The other thing we have coming up is State of the County. If you're wondering what different departments in our county did, this is a really dynamic presentation, and that's coming up on February 7th at 11 a.m. at the Eagle County building.
That is perfect. Always filled with so much information. I love having you here. Thanks. It's Clair Noble, everybody, and thank you so much for giving us all that great information about the Eagle Airport. It's a great place to go, and it's got so many wonderful things that you can always anticipate a good experience when you get on over to the Eagle Airport. So thank you very much. Our beautiful Clair Noble, we should just put you on the payroll. We'll be right back with more TV8 after this.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard the Leadville Railroad. Ride this holiday season. Time for family, friends, hot cocoa, and a relaxing trip. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com. A holiday experience you won't forget.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take another look at that local weather forecast for today. 19 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 32. Partly cloudy skies. We will see that sun peek out a little bit later into the afternoon. Now we are expecting to see winds come out of the southeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour throughout the course of today, which is going to make that 32 degrees feel just slightly cooler than it actually is. Now as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that cloud coverage pretty heavy first thing this morning, slowly dissipating as we approach the afternoon. Mostly sunny skies by 4 p.m. and we will see that high take place between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour. Now that cloud coverage is going to roll back in as we approach this evening. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver slightly cooler, 30 degrees, 40% chance of precipitation down there, 32 in Vail, 31 in Avon, 30 in Eagle. So if you are making your way along that I-70 corridor, be prepared for that precipitation as you make your way to the Front Range. Now as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures cooling down quite a bit. 8 degrees is our overnight low, 30% chance of precipitation as we approach this evening. Now we are expecting to continue to see those winds out of the east at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Partly cloudy skies, a few snow showers are likely. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, 30% chance of precipitation tomorrow, increasing by Wednesday, decreasing on Thursday, and then we are expecting to have a beautiful weekend. Those temperatures dropping down quite a bit though, so if you are getting out there, just be prepared for those cooler temperatures until we reach the weekend. I know that yesterday I needed to be a little more bundled up than I actually was as I got out there on the mountain. What a fun show it's been, Liz.
It was great. It went so fast this morning.
It always goes
Lots
so
of great information, too.
Lots of great information. The show goes so fast. I feel like Mondays, like I'm always like, oh man, and then we get here and I'm like, gosh, I love what we do for work. Like,
yeah.
The hype is always so real. And it was Girls Morning Vail with you and I this morning.
I love it. I love kicking off my week with you.
I love kicking off my week with you too. We want to thank you all so much for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail. We're here 7 days a week, so you can tune in starting at 7 a.m. We'll be here until 8 every day. And then, of course, you can stay tuned Monday through Thursday. Good Day Vail plays right after Good Morning Vail to help you experience the Valley in the best way possible.
We have so many great programs here. It's wonderful to be part of such a great team.
And it's just a ton of fun to get to spend time with everyone. So
Really
make sure
is.
that you tune in tomorrow. We'll be here from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. and get out there and have a great Monday.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it